Hello,
welcome
everyone.
back.
I didn't see you there. Welcome to day 1 of the Loving Path of Vlogmas 2019.
December 2019.
It's gone by way too quickly.
I didn't think we'd actually get here. It felt
Rushed.
November felt really fast, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, Sunday is December 1st, and I don't feel ready.
No.
But that's okay, we're here. Welcome back. And first one's always awkward.
Yeah.
So what did we do? What have we been up to?
Well,
We had a wonderful weekend.
did we? Oh yes, we did. I forgot. We did. So, can I start by?
I can't read your mind.
Okay. Friday. We shall start with
Yeah,
Friday.
that's what I was gonna think.
Okay. So on Friday, we took our annual yearly trip to Sloan's Christmas Tree Village with our good friends Bia and Nadine.
Yeah, Josh couldn't come.
Josh couldn't come this year because he was working,
Couldn't get off work.
unfortunately. But we went and we had fun nonetheless. I brought a friend, and it was a nice day. We got to spend all day looking at the animals and
Our favorite emus.
oh my god, those emus. I love them. I fell in love with them, especially one year when I was playing with my hat and I threw it into the pen where they were, and I couldn't get it back. And then one of the emus walked over and he picked it up in his beak and he brought it closer to me and he dropped it and I grabbed it. I'm like, oh, thank you.
He tossed it over at you, yeah.
He did.
It was funny.
It was. So I fell in love with them. And the goats, oh my god, we love the goats
The
too.
goats are super cute.
And the goat tried to ram the cage. I was trying to pet him through the thing and he he ran.
Be careful.
If you
You
touch,
have to be careful, right?
if you
'Cause they
touch
can-
their horns, they get mad apparently.
Yeah.
They don't like that. But the one goat, I went away and he started, nah. And he came to the cage and followed me and said, nah, I'm like, oh,
They
you
must
don't
get
want me to
lonely.
go. And then the one goat that was the mean one, that he was up on the wooden platform away from all the other ones when we came back. He might have
Was
a
he
bit
the
of
black
a,
one?
No, he was the white one with horns.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I believe he might have a bit of a temper. But we did that, and then
That was Friday afternoon, Friday. Yeah, Friday and Jay. And Friday night we went and saw a production of Sweeney Todd.
at the Grand.
Oh, at McManus Theatre
At
downstairs at the
downstairs
Grand.
at
So
the
it's a
Grand.
community theatre here in London. 2 different community theatre companies co-presented it. And so we saw that. We knew a couple people in it.
What was the first one?
Musical theatre production.
Oh, MTP. Yes, yes.
And so we did that. And then yesterday was my mom's birthday. And so we took her and my dad to go see
Mary Poppins.
at the Grand Theatre. So it's a professional theatre. So it was a lovely. And 3 or 4, 5 of the actors in it are from London.
Jan Alexandra Smith is not,
I don't think so.
but
I don't think she's
from
London.
around here.
Maybe, I don't know. I can't remember exactly. Yeah, she's Canadian.
Yeah, yeah. And then yesterday evening we went to the Keg, my grandma's favorite restaurant.
For
She
dinner.
loves it there. We went for dinner.
So that was nice. And then today we all slept in. We had a huge ice storm overnight. And we just really relaxed this afternoon. And then Fred and I popped out this afternoon to get our Christmas tree, which isn't up yet because it's still covered in ice. We had to pick. It was hard to pick one out because they were frozen. But we got one. And now it's just defrosting at the back. And we'll get that up hopefully
That's why
tomorrow.
we're in a bit of
different location.
we're
Yeah.
off. What do you call it? Not a detour, but
Well, just we're in a different spot today.
I think
I know there's a word it'll come to you.
it'll come to me.
Yeah.
We've
So-
rerouted. I know that's not it, but
So then tomorrow we'll be over here with our tree. But yeah, so that's that, and it's been a busy, busy year. I think we should say a few things before we get too far into this because
yes.
YouTube is changing. Oh, we got a little more. YouTube is changing how they do some things, so we're not really sure how to conduct this year's Advent. In that last year we asked questions, which was so much fun. This year
We enjoyed it a lot.
you're made to select whether or not your channel provides content made for children or not. And I don't consider my content made for children. I mean, children can watch it. It's not a problem. But it's not made specifically for them.
But they classified a child as being
under 13.
under 13.
But
I'm not a kid anymore.
Oh, he's 13.
Yay.
But a couple years ago, for our first Vlogmas 2 years ago, they went through and disabled all my comments. So now all the comments that were there are no longer there. So I don't know if that might happen because he's a minor, whether or not they'll think, oh, well, we need to disable these comments in case any of you knitters out there are awful people leaving horrible comments. I'm going to try to repeal that a little bit, but I just haven't had time.
May I have a sip of your...
And anyway, so we just don't really know what we're going to do this year because I don't know if comments will disappear and I don't want to invest all that time, have you invest all your time in answering and then have there be nothing to show for it. So
good.
We may just show up here and chat a little bit. It won't be as fun, but
we've decided we're going to take a more mellow approach this year.
Maybe.
They're not going to be half-hour specials.
Oh, they might be. Look at us already.
Well, it's part of our charm. People are going to watch us because they know the Loving Path has very long episodes.
Oh, maybe.
And a very charismatic host. That's you, by the way.
Hi.
And a
You weren't tooting your own horn there?
I might have changed.
Sorry? What do you mean you might have changed? You're not charismatic anymore?
No. I mean, I was going to toot my own horn, but then I changed the direction and decided to yours instead.
So, what do we do for Advent this year?
Oh, well, this year...
Another change this year.
A very big change. It's a bit of a pattern. The first year, just my mom had an Advent, which I kind of stole.
Sorry, I'm huffing because I realized we didn't introduce ourselves or anything.
Oh, we didn't.
We'll finish this and then we
Okay.
can go ahead and say who we are. In case you just stumbled upon us.
So the first... It's okay. The first year, you had an Advent, just you alone.
I had a Harry Potter Advent calendar. Happy Christmas, Harry Potter, from the Bumblebee Acres Farm.
We love them. They're my favorite. And then the second year, we both had one. And now this year, only I have one.
Did we see where this was going?
Only
we saw the lead up.
Yeah, it's a bit different this year. And does that make you feel excluded? Do you now know
I was
how...
going to sit here and knit and not even look at the camera.
Do you now know how I felt that very first year?
Well, you had but you had an Advent. You got a chocolate one too.
I do. We didn't bring it over, but I have
nothing.
lint.
It's all right.
You have my love.
It's not yarn.
No, you're right. It's even better.
Okay. Yes, it's all fine. We I discussed it. I looked at them and I thought, you know what? They're so expensive. And I mean, I don't begrudge that at all. They're worth it, of course. But also because we buy from Bumblebee Acres Farm and they're in the States. And so the conversion is horrible because Canadian dollar is garbage, really. So it just costs so much money. And so I didn't get one. I opted to get Isaac one because he loves the fact that they're doing the Harry Potter themes. Don't look yet. And they're doing the books. So I wanted him to be able to have that.
And this year is the Chamber of Secrets, which
we know
title colorway. The Chamber of Secrets was my favorite yarn from the first year.
Yeah.
And last year...
And your favorite book.
And my favorite book, and maybe one of my favorite movies.
Oh.
My favorite video game, for sure, out of the PC ones. But the Sorcerer's Stone was my Advent last year. And I got a skein called the Sorcerer's Stone, which was in the first year. So
Philosopher's Stone here, right?
It is. I'm secretly hoping, though, that the Wonderful Bees have put in the Chamber of Secrets again, so I can have two of my favorite. Because we got two Philosopher's Stones, one from first year and one from last year.
Right.
And now I'm hoping we'll have two Chamber
that'll be fun.
of Secrets, because it's my favorite one.
Cool, okay.
Shall we dive in?
You ready?
Maybe we should introduce ourselves
How
first.
about we introduce ourselves since we think you all know who we are. So, my name is Debbie, and I am the dyer and podcaster behind The Loving Path. And I've been podcasting, I guess, for a couple of years and dyeing yarn since 2012. You can find all that stuff online. There'll be links at the end if you're interested. And then 2 years ago when we decided to do Vlogmas, I thought it would be fun for Isaac to join me because it was something we could do together.
My name is Isaac.
It's Isaac, sorry. My 13-year-old son. And how grown up he is, eh?
If you go back and watch
So little.
The first year we did it, and even last year.
So little.
I was going through and I've been binge watching them all recently.
He's been preparing himself for Vlogmas. I'm like, what are you watching? He's like, I'm just watching us.
I like to watch myself on camera. That's no secret. I always enjoyed that. But
oh, goodness.
even last year, if you watch the final episode from last year, my face has really matured so much.
Yeah. Having a short haircut helps too, right?
It does,
The first one you had your hair was all long.
It was long and tangled.
And it's funny, you still have like a little baby-ish.
My lip was dry and I kept doing this weird thing that...
You have a baby-ish voice, but like the words coming out of your mouth are of someone so much older.
It's interesting. It's like a contradiction.
It's funny. We've always been like that.
I have.
So, we are here for Advent, for Vlogmas.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try to be here every day, but I'm not going to make promises. I know I always say that, but this year feels particularly busy. I have an event next Sunday here in my home. I'm doing an open house for my business. If you're local, you can pop on by. And then after that, it's just kind of like rehearsal, which we can talk about later. And
oh yes, we can.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So I think we're just gonna do our best. I said to Isaac, I didn't want every night to be lost to editing, but we would like to show up here and share a little bit with you, at least as colorway and a little holiday chat. But otherwise, yeah, we can get on with it.
Yee!
So excited.
So first, a shout out to the Bumblebee Acres Farm.
Hi bees!
Because we have been the biggest ever since I stumbled upon their brand.
I think it was me who stumbled upon it, actually.
Ever since I jumped on the bandwagon of stumbling upon their brand 2 years ago, yeah. I fell in love with the bees, and they kind of fell in love with
you.
Our podcast. I will share the credit. And
they're lovely.
They're very kind. We love them so much, and I always like shouting them out in all the episodes and making little jokes that they call themselves the bees. And
why don't you open what the bee sent you?
My advent calendar. Harry Potter yarn.
This is his...
Chamber of...
Yeah, welcome to year 2, I guess. So let's just open it up and see, because
okay,
we don't even know what's in it. All we have is slip the tape. We haven't even looked inside.
Okay, ooh. The Bumblebee... Speltus Advent.
Make along.
Thank you for purchasing a 2019 Advent calendar. Below are instructions for downloading our Speltus Mysterious Knit Along.
No.
To access your pattern. Okay. Download Ravelry. This will not apply to me.
Oh yeah, we'll go get it, because then maybe you want to make a shawl.
Packing slip.
Items fulfilled, opens, la la la. June 1st, Hogwarts,
Squishy.
Order of Magical Makers, the Chamber of Secrets, Mini Skein Advent Calendar.
Squishy sock.
I got Squishy Sock this year.
Is that the base?
Usually we get the Coquette, but we got Squishy Sock this year.
Hey, bee!
Okay, so yeah, let's just do this. Hold on, let's just do this.
Do not open. Seriously, do not open until December the 1st. Only one warning this year.
There you go. But do not open. Looks like a bit like a forest, doesn't it?
I thought the forbidden forest. Oh, I'm in love already, bees. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, a formal letter.
Okay, well, let's...
Dearest witch or wizard, we are pleased to inform you that you have a place at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a second year. I think they're a year behind the bees. That would be a third year this year.
No, they're not behind. You're behind because we bought it.
Oh, I'm behind. No.
Wow.
I'm ahead of, yeah.
Yes, you'd be third year, but
I can pretend to. I look younger, so I can pretend to be younger for this year. We are also happy to extend to you an exclusive membership to our Hogwarts Order of Magical Makers Club. This year, each student has received a special Advent calendar to count down the days of Christmas. This calendar does not contain sweets or toys, but something far more practical and precious to a knitting, crocheting, or wearing. Oh, weaving, that's weaving, not wearing. Weaving witch or wizard. Yarn. Each day follows the three heroes' second year at Hogwarts, inspired by the path our dearest Harry Potter took himself. Each year uses colors inspired by a moving picture in Mr. Potter's life, a friend, a foe, a magical object, etc. Only the cleverest of you will have the ability to place the origins of each color.
Fun.
I will. I'm going to try my hardest, please. I will. We invite you to share your journey, decipher each day, and join us as we knit our way through the most magical of holiday seasons. You can join us in the Bumblebee Acres Farm Ravelry group and appointed threads, as well as on Instagram by tagging at Bumblebee Acres Farm, hashtag Bumblebee Acres, hashtag Bumblebee Acres Advent 2019. Remember, the Hogwarts Express leaves on the 1st of December at 11 o'clock.
Oh.
I missed it.
Maybe it was PM.
Yeah, sure, it can be PM. From platform 9 3/4. Yours sincerely, Professor M. McGonagall, Deputy Headmistress. Thank you, McGonagall. I think you might have transfigured yourself into a bee to write this letter.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. Pass it to me, pass it to me.
Okay, hold on. I'm just going to... Oh. Here we go. It's on top.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Alright.
You got your glasses and your scar again.
Okay, bees. Alright, you got my heart pumping already.
I'm just considering to be quiet most of the time.
Alright.
I'm just knitting.
Number 1!
Okay.
I've been waiting for this forever.
I've been so excited all day. He's like, can we do it now? Can we do it now? And I'm like,
Alright, it's time to get the scissors.
make sure you don't... Do you want me to do the things? I think you should let me do these.
Nope. My calendar, my rules.
I understand, but I don't want you to cut it. Because that would be very disappointing if you cut it.
I've got one off. One more
Okay.
to go.
Oh, the teen years.
2 off.
Oh.
I'm putting that away. Ooh, a pretty colorway bead.
I like squishy sock.
I love squishy sock. It's my favorite already. A beautiful color. No, I don't
Can I
think
have
it's
a
going to
see?
be as easy to guess properly this year if they're going to do it secretly. What could this
Where'd you
be?
put the tag?
It's here. What could
I
it
should be able to see it. 'Cause I don't have one to open.
You will know in due time. This is a beautiful colorway now.
Okay, so we're not going to spend an hour.
Okay. I'm ready to open it. Maybe Moaning Myrtle's bathroom, but I don't think so.
Please with the more murder.
Okay. The worst birthday. Is this colorway?
Why?
I know it, bees. I know. I think I know what they've done because that is the first chapter of the Chamber of Secrets.
Oh.
It's the worst birthday, but look what this represents. Oh. Oh.
I'll just sit here by myself while he runs off. Look, they used tape. They took our
I'm prepared this year,
glue.
bees. I've got the Chamber of Secrets book here, illustrated.
glue.
Illustrations by Jim Kay. The worst birthday, worst birthday. Oh, worst birthday.
Nope.
I spoiled the second one for me. Oh, well.
It's
So,
okay.
the
So that's
worst
pretty.
birthday.
It's really pretty, like
And
lavendery.
I'm not quite sure what the inspiration
It's okay.
is for that, but you know,
Oh, there's that.
maybe Harry likes to do magic, and purple represents the negative emotions of him being chained down to his home.
Okay,
metaphorically.
philosopher.
Stone? I'm not a rock. But the worst birthday. Thank you very much, bees. I like it very much.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you want to show them, sorry, I'm just like, whatever, let's go on. Do you want to show them your people?
Oh, yes. I will. So this year, we decided that it would be fun because we did
He did all the deciding. I have had no say, just so you know.
we decided that this year, because we did our big grand giveaway last year,
and because we don't know about the status of comments, whether or not we can do that again this year,
we've decided to show you our Christmas life by each day showing you a decoration that can be found within our home the holiday season. So I am very excited about this first one. His name is Tim, and he's supposed to be a reindeer. I don't think
he's not a reindeer. Nothing about this guy, sir. He's like a what's he called?
Chipmunk?
Not a chipmunk. Why is that like the name is not coming to me? Like a
beaver? Groundhog?
No.
Otter?
Yeah, like an otter. I think.
Well, we've decided that he's a reindeer.
Anyway, Isaac calls him a reindeer.
I don't think he is, but we've decided that he is, because there's a huge origin story with a few of my stuffed animals, which are all reindeer, and their father is Tim, and he opened a coffee store named Tim Hutton's, because it's a long story. But this is Tim, and this is his wife, who's also not a reindeer, but supposed to be a reindeer.
He's poking me in the eye with his hat.
And his wife, Tim's wife, she's quite sensitive about her name, so we will refer to her as Mrs. T. And they sit on our piano each day, and they watch the Christmas spirit unfolds in our home. And one of Mrs. T's favorite things to say is, "Tim, pack the bags, we're moving to another room." They can often be found switching rooms randomly for no reason at all. But this is Mr. and Mrs. T. There we go. That's that.
I'm working on Isaac's solstice sweater.
Over
he obviously
you?
knows what it is because he's sitting right here. It's Marled Mania, and I had started. Oh, well, that's the wrong side. He had started. Oh, I had started. Sorry, and I knit down to about like here. But the colors really were not looking so great together. They were, but they were clashing with this, and it looks really classic in color, like a nice, like a muted navy with like a grayish navy and gray together. Marled looks really nice, and then there was this pink which looked pretty with the red, but then this green was really, really bright, and it clashed. So I pulled it all back out, and the colors I did afterwards, just to kind of mute that down a little bit. So it's coming along now, nicely, but we had to rip that out because you weren't happy.
But we are using some colorways from the Bumblebee Acres Sorcerer's Stone Advent.
Yeah, last year's
Advent. We're using
Philosopher's Stone.
You will recognize what's the pink one.
They won't recognize. Oh, excuse me.
You'll recognize colorways such as Harry's birthday cake, the Journey to Platform 9 3/4, the Norbert, the Norwegian Ridgeback. Whatever this colorway is. Something.
I don't know. Well, because it got
chocolate frogs.
I haven't used that one. Because it got
that's this one.
Oh,
the yellow
okay.
one is chocolate frogs.
Because it got so bright, I decided to hold this lace weight with it that is the same blue that's up in here. So this is a DK and a lace weight up here, and so just to kind of mute some of the brighter colors, and so it kind of keeps it consistent throughout. It's working quite nicely.
That's Thestral.
Yeah, Thestral for me. Yeah, that's my Thestral. And
Looks
then this
beautiful.
is Midnight with Sprinkles. Yep. So them held together looks really nice.
Midnight 2.0. Because you did one called Midnight, and then that's the same colorway, just with speckles on top, right?
Oh, this one came before Midnight.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's time for us to go sleep. It's not even that late. It's like 6 o'clock, but oh my god, I'm so tired. Alright, well, yes, so the first episode's always a bit of a hot mess and a disaster, but I
felt like it actually went quite well.
Did you?
I did.
I just feel like, I just sat here and said nothing, so I feel like...
I don't want to take over your podcast. If you have anything you want to say, you are implored.
How kind of you. How kind of you, thank you. I will see if I can muster up some ideas deep within my brain.
Oh, now you're talking like me. I got you.
Yeah, so we'll be here as much as we can, sharing Isaac's Advent and apparently decorations from around the house.
Oh, there was one more thing. Continue speaking.
So I'm done speaking.
I wanted to do one more thing.
Oh gosh. No, save that one for tomorrow.
No. I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
So, if I can just find the right colorways here. Yes.
See how many days it is?
This is Santa.
What? That's not the right amount of days.
And each day we'll count down
I see.
and flip it to how many days there are till Christmas. And Santa will greet us with a little profound saying. So 26, we're going to change 26 to 25. And Santa, your profound thought for today is wrong way.
It isn't much longer than you'll have to wait. I'll be there on Christmas. I've never been late.
Good job, Santa.
But it's actually 24 days.
Is it?
Yeah, because today's 21st.
Ah, I got
And
that
Christmas.
wrong.
It's okay. So just do it again.
24.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, but you can. Oh, okay.
I can greet.
No, it's okay. Yeah, you probably say them because they repeat themselves so much.
He does repeat himself quite a lot.
So 24 days till Christmas. Here we are counting down, and we will see you tomorrow for day
2
of Advent.
Bye.